another edition of Libhola Eswatini, where on this Monday, the special occasion once again is given to the teams under both the Premier League and the National First Division. But most importantly, for the National First Division, we have the champions and the runners-up in the studio. We hear from what it had to take them to be where they are today. Hello and welcome once again, your host, Fabrice Musidera. What a show is going to be. It's all about National First Division. Two teams have been promoted, being Rangers and Ilov. Rangers are back. They are not a new face recently. Ilov also, after a long period of time, they are back. So we hear from both sides. For Rangers, in the company of Coach Mthunzi Kineza, we hear what it took for them to win the 180,000, having also won the 50,000 carrot. We'll be also in the company of one of their senior players, Bongani, just to hear the situation at the club. For the entire season for them to be where they are today. Later on then we have Ilov. Ilov, they're back in the Premier League. A lot of expectations from this side and what they can deliver in the upcoming season of the 2023-2024. We'll have the manager from the club. Celebrations from the team, Naba Pronyoto on the day. We hear from the manager of the club and also one of the key players. Just sit tight because later on our in-house analyst Linda Dlamini will also come and will sum up the entire day. We'll also touch on the Instacash women's tournament that was being played over the weekend at Enjabulweni. The stage now was set, quarterfinals. From there we'll also touch on the Nsingizini Hotspurs special awards this past weekend. Down there, Shiselweni, there were the awards for the so-called Nsingizini Hotspurs club. We know that being in the Premier League, their target was to finish top 4. It didn't work accordingly, but this was a way of encouraging players, be it from the male aspect and the female aspect. Some of the key players, including the goalkeeper, of course, walking away with the, precious trophies. These are some of the, relevant work they have done in terms of being the champions of the 2023 and 2022-2023 Moments Cup. Otherwise, sit tight, we live, and it's all about football. So National First Division, good see how hard did they have to work. Coach Sigfusel, you're always welcome.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu Fabrice.
Yeah.
Nabalalele ekhaya.
Yes.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
You can tell from your voice, Coach, would see you've been shouting the entire season. Enjoying ukuthi niyabuyela ka Premier League.
Yeah, bekukumemeda ngoba naweluse umhlambi unema targets umemeda mlibe saqho.
Yeah.
And ungatsinwa and ungayekela. So the moment they leave selidayile kumemeda ungasamemeda. Selibuya lisatha lenye shape. Lo ngathi ngena ngomkhuhlane kanzi. Sekuthi alisakwenze lelivama kwenda on daily basis.
Wow. Rangers, one of the teams from the Shiselweni region, which we'll also touch on that now. They have two teams, kule season ethawu Premier League, Nsingizini and Rangers. In the company also of Bongani, Sigfusel.
Oh, asifusele Soneri.
Yes.
Siyabonga kakhulu kusemukela.
Hey, benjani season?
Ngidlalile la First Division before, but this was the toughest season.
Yeah.
Yonke game lewe sidlala, it was like a cup final. But I'm happy with ekugcineni sigcine sincome.
Okay. Coach, let's talk about the club itself. You're not a new face the Premier League. You're at Rangers, 2021-2020 season, team that time and everything. The team goes down. Uhlala never parts, but still go.
Angibonga Fabrice, utsenza liphuthu lelimcoka kakhulu. Nangifika kule team nayipromoteka yaka Premier League. Kunyendi lela sakhanza ukuthi ngakulunga kahle funa sekulungisa. Wakhanza ukuthi sekuyagijinywa. And isikhathi sincane nami ngikhani ngingena eminyango. And kwaba kunyende ufuna kwendeke kwagcina kungakendeke.
True.
Like signing off for my players because a team ikakhulu either you Premier League or First Division kufuna ibe nalomgogodla. Once yalekhisha lomgogodla a team lapho bese isakhona ukufunctiona kahle. So ke kwaba kunyendo lokungalungiseki kahle kwaba khona lokulungisekako a team yagcina ngakaphumelele kusustaina status aka Premier League. Lokusitile ukuthi baphathi babuye bahlale phansi bathi indodza lenhle ngilena lethi nayiwile ingabhabhalali but ithi nayiwile iphindze futhi ivuke lokho counter the most ukuthi sowuvukile uyaqhubeka nejourney So asichubekene nejeni and bakhona ke naloko ukuthi sikhona lokuthi bonke abadlali besinabo last season sibagcine babe khona sitokhona kuyilwa lembi kabusha silungiselele kuphinde ukuthi siyehlule lenzaba lesithileke kuyo sibuyele edule entsabeni kaPremier League.
The confidence, coach, I like the confidence lechamwa parts ukuthi tshela ukuthi in as much as sehlile we don't have to relieve you from your duties. Wachuba kawonda lomsebenzi. I think your last interview, I remember season 2021-2022 nanehla, I think it was against Sundowns. I think ngiyakhumbula amagama akho ukuthi we will work and we will return. Uyafika ka first division on the table. My demands akho. What were you demanding now from my parts? Fine, sengehlile with the team. What are the demands? I'm coming to you, Bongan. What are the demands bocela kuba parts?
Angibonga Fabrice ukuthi some of the tinto yatikhumbula lebe sikhuluma last season benginayo ifaith nginayo le confidence kakhulu kulabafana because ngaba nalokuthi bethukile bebaqabanga ukuthi abalula ka Premier League as kube lula ka First Division so now ubatshela lokuthi Premier League kanjani ngoba I've been there mina labanye bakhona bangabelieve because kulabadlali is only the captain lo dlalela ka Premier League so labanye bebangakase bake banyathele ka Premier League bafana nje abasebancane so abazange baqabanga lokuthi lesimo lesikhuluma ngaso na captain sitaba kanjalo bathi coach uyasethusa nje so ngaba nayo le believe ukuthi eish lokhu siwile macha sitawuvuka sitawubuya so coming to your question ema demands ngizange ngibe nalamanyenti ngathi nje ngicela ukuthi basigcine labadlali abakhona kube bede lo hambako
True.
And kulaba lesinaba simane sithi ku eda ikakhulu ku defense luckily we got 2 players from defense kahle kahle sathola one then sa converter the other winger samisa ukudlala I left back sathola some midfielder sakhona ukuthi no with this crop of players sitawukhona lokudlala and saba nenhlanhla in our pre-season preparation kwaba ne tournament Shiselweni Bonanza is where lapho khona ngabona khona ukuthi oh hayi we've got a team sita compete ka First Division nasiwina leyo Shiselweni Bonanza sathatha trophy and kakhulu bekungasi about the trophy game it was about the performance part lokuthi bajela kanjani abafana and usabahlanganisa because le transition yekuhlanganisa labafika kona labakhona iba ngomsebenzi so ke nasisahlanganisa laba bafika kona laba kule tournament kwahlangana letinto ngathi hayi baphathi ngicela nje sale ningiyendela labadlali babe happy bagcine sitawukhona kukhuphuka.
Coach, now Captain Bongani Mvubu, Mvubu, you're one of the experienced players with the team. Isizini yaqala niyahlala na coach uyakhumbula amagama akhe before nje singena kula games la belukhuni for you and the team niyakhumbula amagama a coach nakuqala isizini
when we are moving to Premier League
no nasehla
yeah I think nasehla besingathi motivation lenga ukuthi kumele sidlale sibuyele emuva what coach did ukuthi us motivate asikhumbude ukuthi emaja sibuya ka Premier League naku lokhu kwende sehla ka Premier League ngicabanga sesifundzile we are coming back to First Division masibuya ka First Division we are one of the most experienced team now because thina sibuya ka Premier League so what we have to do I will set you a target that's what he did what I will set you a target we have to win the first 5 games that will determine where we are going unfortunately sakwenda lo I think we won 4 straight wins unfortunately the 5th one sadliwa ilutse and then we had to regroup wabuya futhi coach wathi okay it's okay boys sekwendekile sihlulekile kusha 5 targets now we have to show character going to the next game because once we lose the next game we have lost our footing so as a team lebesene experience bese kukuncane ukumotivate abadlali bekulukhunile ka Premier because lapho besacala ka First Division bese kulule madoda we have played against bigger teams bombabane Swallows and we conquered now siyodlala nama teams aka First Division la sethe le experiences now let's show character asisadinga kakhulu bocoach.
Bongs, ngifuna kufika kule part now. Neatly, yes, nyakuva. Fast forward, maybe stafika ku first round 50,000 carrot nyamtsatsa. But now the main key, nasenehlile. Bakhona bo Izulwini United, you know, khona bo Picks Black Swallows. Those are some of the teams now bo hlala ukuthi ukuthi they can give us a challenge. Singabuke ukuthi Lovi icathe number 2, but then naku 0-0-0 so in season. Akhona ama teams who have the experience in the Premier League. Beninago yini ukuthi it will be tough.
Definitely. We knew ukuthi we were competing against, because the unfortunate part ukuthi kwehla 4 ema teams, and we knew ukuthi lama team lehla atawufuna kubuyela. That's why coach wathe nakabuka le fixture kude Izulwini, kude inangizana bo Black Swallow, so kunalama teams la fikako, so let's get the results there. Then must dibana nabo Izulwini sidabe sesibona ukuthi siku sesishada ibalo ukuthi okay, let's get a draw if kwala. Oh, we're playing home, let's try and win against Izulwini, but we mustn't lose, you see. It was all about planning for us.
Coach, play the first round, 50,000. You are the first round carrot winner. And I think Beikoni message from the players, you spoke to the media, the target is to be the champion and be promoted. We are clearly, never and the bosses and everyone. Do you have now the confidence, would say, 1 foot into the Premier League? Now it's a 50,000 carrot.
Yeah, leli themba labuya kakhulu. Nathatha leli carrot ngoba njengoba asho my captain basangana nangibasitshela le target ngathi the first round we are fighting for relegation, and ukuze sibalekele inkemba we have to reach 30 points first round. Kokuthi kwentekane let's reach 30 points, let's forget about carrots, but asifike ku 30 points or sendlule, then sesibalekele relegation, because ema teams through experience ezinganga coach ka first division ema teams lamanyende are relegated ka first division ayihluleka ku reach 30 points. Then sathi nasifika ku 30 points athi wow, now usifika ku 31. How nali carrot. Then I was so excited and happy kokuthi nyalo ke hayi sesilifakile nyalo ke guys, let's fight for another 30 points kuze ukuthi singene ka Premier League qathatha. Saba na 2 targets second round, promotion target and championship target. Lengathi kulabafana emadoda nyalo sesileli promotion, and once safika ku 55 points we'll be promoted. Then after the 55 points, let's look ukuhlanganisa 60 points, then we'll be the champs.
Bebathafu kanganani marunners up Ilovo ne Izulwini United to you coach? Bakunike tough nanzaneni run of the season?
Yeah, le season be tough le. Izulwini beyisiniketa inkinga kakhulu because siphetha i first round si on par neZulwini. Ishaya nge-head to head. Yasuke yalala endleleni sawina. Lapho Ilovo being number 4, because bekungithi number 1 kuyiZulwini, if I'm not mistaken bekuyiMalandi. Because imilling beyishota ngegame. Then between Thine and Ilovo, the difference was 9 points. And between Ilovo and Izulwini was 7 points. There, nakuphela first round. So lama team langa akasiniketi kuphumula. Almostly not kumbe ukuthi langa lesibiyeni nawo lang 4. But onke lama team, because if uhlala etulo Fabrice, uba ingoyo wonke umuntu. Because kulukhuni kuba number 1 from first round up to the end. And uba ingoyo yonke team leta ku ithi sifuna kushaya Rangers lebiya ka Premier League lecabanga ukuthi ingcono lapha
experience. In the interest of time, Captain,
Yes.
2 games, noma 3 games now kumbula kahle that were tough for you njengabadlali. Toughest fixtures now uhlelo uthi yathini igame yeMalandi, igame yeHlatikuni, igame yeShooting Stars noma iKapa Cup. One of the games now uhlelo now uthi buta ukuthi yathini kuthola 3 points that day. This is why we're the champions.
I think the toughest game kwabangile Tycoon that we lost. It was one of the toughest game. Eswatini ama point lapho. and we tried everything, but bekwala. Izulwini away, it was one of the toughest games. We needed to win that game. And we did everything, Sakora Kala, but unfortunately we lost that game. Always genasidlala emathima aseshiselweni kuba tough. All nation bese sike sadlala nayo sayidla first round, sadlala nayo ukubonanza sayidla. So bebede vele bathi cha ngeke nje vele. Even around Shiselweni bekunokukhuluma nje vele ukuthi cha this time ngeke. It was tough. Sadlala kwaba tough, but fortunately we won that game. I think those are the 3 toughest games.
Coach, in the interest time sahamba senibuleka Premier League. It's in the message about parts. And to you, what do you want to achieve? You're getting to the Premier League, you've been there, surely you've established, your name is there, coaches, they know you, they know your philosophy, you know their philosophy, majority of them, about how they plan everything. It's in message from the bosses of the club. And to you, what do you want to achieve with the team?
Difficult question, man. At the moment, because abona sangahlangana abaphathi.
Yeah.
Bahlala phansi. Uba nawe ukuthi ngawuthi. But ungakhona ukuthi usho something because of the contract issue.
Okay.
As nakuya ngasemaphethelweni nale contract yakho.
Awusisho ukuthi batari.
Awusiyo sure ukuthi but what yathi le ndodza le sa relegatewa ngayo ka Premier League. Fine isikhuphulile la kusho yadi la.
Now una confidence ukuthi they would extend it. You've worked, so why not extend it? Nabadlali bayakutsana. But okay, asiyekele abaphathi. To you, you stay, nasekuhambe kahle. You stay, bayakunika the contract. What do you want to achieve?
Fabrice, yati ngalendlela lesilungisa ngayo kwanyalo na CEO Mr. Hlanze na General Manager Papik Nzinisa and abaphathi nje nalabadlali ikakhulu captain wami nasingathola the targets of my players eswatsingako sifuna kuyocompete ka Premier League ikakhulu sifuna ukuthi sibe ku safe side for a relegation
or avoid the relegation.
We want to avoid the relegation. Once I avoid the relegation, it will be a confidence kula ma players
season, yes.
The next season, then we can talk another language the following season.
Coach Sapuma, maybe this is the trophy, 180,000 champion. I was clever in 1 or 2 players. You're targeting 1 or 2 players.
Hey, yabona angeke ngiqala imanga eFabrice. Yabona 1
ungasicela ama position coach. Sifuna igama, not positions, not a midfielder, not a striker.
No, I will tell you the truth. I will tell you about 3 players. Hey, Sandile Ngampalala.
Oh, Ngampalala.
Ghana, jersey number 8. Wow. That man. We can see in Enhlithiyo yami.
Number 1, number 2.
Number 2, Mzwandile Pembe. Hey, that man was just a machine. In difficult times, in difficult situations,
Let's start.
bese sekuba na 2 players lengifuna ukuthi nabo ngiba mention. Onyango in the goal post. Ungabuka ibody yakhe. Hey, but that boy usebenzile kule season. Usebenzile kakhulu. Kukhona lapho khona bothi ubona khona ukuthi kulukhuni kulabafana but aqhamuke. Bese sekuba ngumfana sibili 2 boy kunene. He's playing the right back but he made a lot of assists. Emagoli esiwashayile. And la sidlala khona bobeva abantu bathi why lo mfana lo ngaba ku national team. So these 4 players basebenzele i-team kakhulu. All the players basebenzele but these 4 in my heart I'm always happy nangicabanga ngabo.
Bongs, savalelisa. Your moment of the season, besides lifting that trophy, as a captain, now this is moment of the season. Yes.
Yeah, there are a lot of moments, man. It's difficult not to choose, but for me, it's always good in a win when we are winning, especially nasidle mathima aseshiselweni. Kushaya umoya eshiselweni ngesikhathi sidle mathima aseshiselweni. But every game, every win, for me, kuba moment lenhle kakhulu.
All right, beautiful stuff. Thank you very much, Coach. We had wished to have more time, but you are the champions. They will come second as runners-up. Thank you very much, Coach. We do hope that stopping the seminar now, Aga Premier League as one of the reliable coaches. When you call you for interviews and anything that we want as media, we rely on you. Vub, welcome back to the Premier League. We do hope again that you put in that toughness as one of the experienced players. Coach, thank you very much for your time, and congratulations once again for Rangers for retaining status and go back to the MTN Premier League. And who knows, for the next season, as we heard it from different also media platforms, be it on the news, the Shisirani Regional Football Association chairperson Begani Kumar has urged supporters and all different stakeholders would see Baba supported financially, be it Rangers and Singizin. Who knows? They could make miracles and bring in some good results. A short break. When I come back, Ilov, they're in the studio, who want to know how they finished as a runners-up. Was it a tough season for them? Because for the champions, it was indeed a tough season.
Watch local TV on the go with the Eswatini TV app for only 20 emalangeni. Come on. Do the most with Eswatini TV app. Download from Google Play Store or App Store.
We're good together. Everywhere you go, MTN.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds, full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. You ask, and we give you the royal experience. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. There are but a few places on earth so special, so unique, and so spectacular, where it becomes the rite of passage for the ambitious travelers, the courageous souls, to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever. Then you will have a royal experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you dream of a different world, beyond the ordinary, beyond time, discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience.
Now, Libhola Eswatini, we're giving full attention to the two clubs that promoted from the National First Division, Esigabeni Premier League next season, 2023-2024. Having spoken to the champions Rangers, now next in line, runners-up. Now, for a change, runners-up, Sitsite Astole, a club chairman. babegcina Ndwandwe, and then in the company of a player, special player, story sakhe stateka kahle because he's also somehow a defender, striker, and everything. But it's all about him scoring goals in the field of play. Club chairman, ne?
Yes,
Gcina Ndwandwe kuvusele babethu. Yeah.
ngibonga kakhulu babe Fabrice time
Yes.
lo siphe sona.
Yes.
Yes.
Bengicela usikhulathele na ukuthi are you the club chairman or the club manager? Because according to my knowledge, you're the club chairman, but I've seen on social media Banba outresa as club manager. Guys, I know that you're the club chairman.
Yeah, I'm the club chairman.
Yes, you're the club chairman.
Yes, I'm
so
the club
slow mo club chairman. Right, beautiful stuff. Ngozi, nguvuse.
Hey, njani?
Sure.
Hayi right.
Queen, let's talk about the club. Over 10 years without being a Premier League, nibuyile, but as the chairman, there is a role you played in ensuring that both coach and Alabama umsebenzi wabo. Nakuqala season, what was the instrumental message bofunani with the team as when the season started?
Yeah, thanks Fabrice. As a chairman, I get into the office. This was my second term. So in the first term, I had a blessing of having senior coach like Mr. Potsotso Koza.
Yes.
And then I recruited some senior players from Premier League, Siboniso Nzabanzaba, Tito Kametse. And then, I ensured that I keep that squad. I maintained the squad. Unfortunately, we lost Koza because he had to go somewhere and work. And then, but the team, I retained the entire team. Fine, we lost one senior player in Sibosiso Paraba Tunsingzin, but the key element was to retain 90% of the squad. And then from there we could work. And thanks to our physical trainer, Mtembu, who is always there for the team throughout the off-season. So he's the guy who maintains everything for us. Yes.
Let's talk about this player. He introduced himself already, and Chabro Tamini. He came with experience at Kamaga Festival, Premier League. And then he's also, at some point, information gathered is that actually where he was a player who was playing as a defender. He came in and became a striker. But adding faces like him, players of his caliber, bringing them to the squad.
All the loan players to us, they add so much value. And thanks to the guys who scout the players for us, Mzondi Lezo Simelane and the other guys. Njabulo, when he came into the team, he added so much value. Was it at the like of Mkolo, our captain, to relieve the pressure, because the pressure was so much on Mkolo and Tito. So when Njabulo came, he took off, and the value he added in the dressing room, pushing the boys, because at some point I thought he wanted to prove to Monene that they lost the key player. Yeah.
Jabul, you join Ilovo, and it's one of the teams, the first division, the state they want to go to Premier League. Now figure, what was in your mind? You come as a defender, but they make you a strike. 18 goals in the second round. As a player, what do you want to change in that team?
Ngiyabonga Fabrice. Nami ngathi nangifika nje Ilovo ngaba nalo ukuthi ayi ibhola is all about ukuthi ucabanga ukuthi ufuna kwendani, ngaba like majida mancane ngangami but singakhona ukudlala asiwini, but is a matter nje ukuthi nje ufuna ukuthi sibe compact sibeketele ukuthi ngisho noma ngabe kukanjani. Nami bengikhuthaza nje ebholeni lo ukuthi ngifikile Ilovo ngadlala Ilovo ngayipromote hamba ka Premier League. Because lots of people bakhuluma I love promote ngoma ngolo bosha amagoli ngibe like mina I know bengingekho ngedwana benginebadlali bangibambisa nebaphasi, everybody was there because nasidlala sibadlala ufuna assistant ukuthi nabani igoli lishaya ngilomunye ungabi nalokuthi alikashaywa ngimi, ufuna lishaywe ngimi every time ufuna uphasa wonke umuntu udlale naye because it's a team nasidlale kanye akungukuthi atevele kakhulu because nje ngibonile ukuthi shothi game yami ekudlala iyaphakama kancane
Beyahlala khona chairman training session.
Okay, bekafika nje but bekafika maybe afike nisihamba sesitohamba. But sinasijima khambe besivele sicela kujima late because ingqondo yabo abadlali bayasebenza.
Your transition from you playing as a defender, you get into the club. What's in coach? You change your position. You are capable of scoring goals. Noma bekude striker longakhona kubanika ama goals njengawo.
No nje since I was born bengivele ngestriker. Kumoneni ngesikhathi ngize sengidlala emuva. Kwasaba nenkinga ukuthi kwagula menzi simelani. And coach gcina wathi ishinjabulo energy lonayo I think akhona kungisida because ngithi umuntu lenemandla. Kodwa unyuka nebhola afika cross yabo because yena bekafuna ibhola ukuthi every time uyishaya khona uyise embili. Manje waba like yena ngicela ukudivect nje for kasikashana lesincane ukuthi mephudlale number 2. Aba like him okay good thinking. Masike nangifika ke kilovo because vele I was a striker before. Ngathi mina mina ngifuna kubela ngodlala top because nginayo ability ekufuna kushaya goal because ngiyakhona ukukhahlela at a long range. Ngathi mina ayikhe ngabuyela ngodlala embili. Bekungase ukuthi vele sengidefender ukuthi ngiyadefender sengidlala emuva.
Chairman, lokumchoka it's all about promotion. Let's not talk about ukuthi wafcitha number 1, but you had competition. I think as Ezuluni United nangibuka nalendlela season iphele ngayo I think nibashiya 3 points. Yeah, nibashiya 3 points. Khona nama questions at some point I would want you to tell me privately how much it is expensive to run a team at National First Division level. Nangabe ufuna ukuthi very team pro nyot. How much per month? Costly. Sesikhuluma sigabeni sa chairman in terms of ensuring ukuthi labadlali ba trainile, they have eaten, they have got salaries and everything per month. Ngiyathi ukuthi love in terms of sponsorship there is something, but when you look at the figures, I think this will also help other teams to work hard and ensure that they get something. How heavily do you have to spend for a team like this to get promotion?
Thanks, Fabrice. When I did my calculation, when I was compiling the report at the end of the season, I came with something around 470,000. So you can divide that with the 26 games, and then you can come up with a figure.
So the 470 was per season?
Yeah, was
half
per
a
season.
million?
Yeah, half a million.
Lapho siwekhathi imiholo, taking care of the player,
transport and everything.
Half a million?
Half a million.
So it takes half a million to promote a team to the Premier League?
Yeah, half a million.
Consistent?
I have receipt for that.
You have receipt?
Yeah, half a million.
Chairman, not good to say, but some consistency now. Half a million to take a team to Premier League, getting players like Bonjabulo in terms of loan and everything, paying them salary-wise monthly, when I would see there is no hiccups.
Okay, one thing I can for what they provide us with transport, because wherever we play, at home and away, we have full supporters. So mazidlala ekhaya sinale advantage ukuthi siyakhona transport ama supporters ethu away, so mazidlala ekhaya siba nawo. So from the gate collections uyakhona loku top up cover up those needs of the players.
Jabu, interest of time, Nyalo, nasikhuluma nganyalo. Do you want to stay at Ilo? Noma you want to go back to Monen?
I don't want to go back to Monen.
You don't want?
Yeah. I want game time every time.
Game time?
Yeah.
But number they might want you back for game time.
No, it's a matter of maybe they don't trust me.
No matter what we love, we are the staff. Really.
No, it's not good the staff, but it's good you love babonile good I train hard. And when I train hard, I deserve to play.
Chairman, what's the plan of keeping players like Njabur next season? Do you have a plan? As a specific, is there a plan in place to ensure good Aga back to Monen?
Yabona sitsha sakamakhelwane mangabe bona nisa impuphu angeke ubese sothi ngesakho, but kusifiso lokuthi agcine akithi, and I'm yet to meet the management and discuss.
He wants to stay.
Yeah, he wants to stay in Kulmide naye as the chairman, but somehow, somewhere, someone is holding the co-funds.
Okay.
Yes.
Seninyugire chairman, Njabur, you are still with the team, Nagakuruma chairman, but going to the Premier League, personally what do you want to achieve then, Ilovo-wise? When you get to the Premier League, what do you want to achieve personally?
Ngicabanga ukuthi nje nasenyuka seka Premier League ngiyalokho sesinyukile. Ngicabanga nje ukuthi nje lokusifiswa kimi simajida ukuthi nasifika lapha kona vele competition ikabi high but nje ufike lapha singabi ne-pressure sidlale kahle but sidlalele ukuthi as a relegator because kuhamba but abantu baphinze babuye funa sinena bathi bafuna uphinze sibuye basina bathi bafika basikhangisele sikhona ngalo ukuthi sidawuzama ngato tonke indlela nemajida ngacela ukuthi madoda nyalo simo sesikanje sekushinjile akusafani nangale nana-ke sekusebenza kakhulu le ngcondo kakhulu amandla kasemancane sekusebenza kakhulu le ngcondo because there are a lot of experienced players laba khona lapha umuntu unawutota ngemandla vele utakulimata afuna usebenzise kakhulu le ngcondo bese le physical siyeda-ke kancane.
Chairman, before I let you go, tell me, Nyaga Premier League, what's the message? Nifuna kuachieve, and are you looking to add new faces?
Definitely, we have to add new faces. Definitely, we have to, but that all depends to the technical team. I mean, I'm just there to support them. We will add new faces because Mama squad is I think there were 16, if not 17. So, this is first 11. So the boys might develop fatigue. We will add new faces, experienced players and young players, because we have to focus on reducing the cost by focusing on Ubombo. But if it calls for a quality Ubombo, we will go for it. They don't develop because when we're playing there, we represent the company. We need people who will understand the page of the company. Yes.
Jabul, I'm looking at the celebration. You are happy. You're going to play a Premier League. Who knows? Later on in your life, you could play for CAF, all those things. But personally, before I let you go, which player, Roslaga Premier League Nyar, who you idolize, or someone you're like, if I can play like this player, then I'll be in my best life. Roslaga Premier League Nyar, the key player, I just want to play like him.
No, so good thing. Polen vele tinyawo man uba nawo vele ama favors akho but I like lo player lo mfana lo mjeke wasiboneni udlala kumoneni le striker.
Yes.
Okay, lo vele fine ngomngane wami but bengimbona ukuthi lo mlona unale potential lekuba striker and futhi nasathi uyayenda kale sinenge ama game amoneni bubona uvothi Korean because lo mlo ushangsho noma uningakagatsi nje and I like that boy because unemandla une-experience yonke into unayo. But it's a matter nje ukuthi nje maybe uyabo nongabe like ude yokuthi maybe uye under teams lokuthi maybe sodlala ma-teaming lamakhulu yabo lokuthi maybe bakunika umsebenzi or what. But that guy vele I like because in the striker ngithanda nami ibangiso lokuthi nje noma ngabe sekukanjani but ngizame ukuthi goli ngagcina ngilitholile ngisho noma ngabe simo kunjani.
Chairman, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I had wished we had more time, but time is against us. We get proper time, Chairman. Okay. We will see it. For now, we're just to introduce to the viewers Nang Maranazap, who have been promoted to the Premier League. But one thing also you've taught me, in see all the clubs, be it Super League, it takes 500,000 to promote a team in the Premier League. But please, work on his papers. He wants to stay at Ilovo and he wants to achieve what he wants to achieve. Thank you very much, Chairman, for your time. Njabulani Dlamini, one of the key players that had a good season at Ilovo under the MT National First Division. 18 goals in the second round, having left Morani Pirates in the first round. A short break. When I come back, our in-house analyst, Dlamini, to talk over different aspects. 500,000 to promote a team at Premier League level.
Why should we pay our TV license?
The content on our local television is actually more up to date. The industry is enhanced.
It is a criminal offense not to pay your TV license and attracts a fine of 500 emalangeni or 6 months imprisonment.
And the industry is definitely blooming, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we have for you. But we'll be right back just after the break and we'll give you more of Miss V.
Pay my TV license. That's why I can enjoy the benefits of an enhanced industry and keep track with recent transformation.
Mommy, who paid for a TV license and what are they paying for?
The owners of TV set and a gadget with a tuner like DVD set have to pay.
Pay your TV license at NetBank with the details provided on screen. Or Use your cell phone via the mobile money pay. You could also visit your nearest post office and pay there. Pay your TV license via Eswatini Mobile Imali. Any TV device retailer can purchase a license to trade. Pay your TV license and enhance the industry.
Now, without wasting any time, he's already in the house. Our in-house analyst, Linda Dlamini. Nguvusele Ngosi.
Sibalo ngiyabonga kungimukela ehlelweni lakho ngithi ithoba lokukhulu ngivusele wona ama-loyal viewers kusuka ama-champions la ka-first division nama-runners up ngansi sigathe ibhola lemnanzi Fabrice kubo ka-Premier League because ka-first division bakhombisile ukuthi ibhola nawukhuluma ngebhola lemnanzi ukhuluma ngani ilovo first round bekude bayacabanga ukuthi itawupronyothe ka-Premier League bebacabanga labanye ukuthi maybe Rangers neZulwini United but ilovo bamthola umshayi wafika second round 18 goals ngansi that's a record ukuthi ungashaya emagoli 18 nge-second round ka-first division.
But what ukuthi kuthatha $500,000 master to promote a team ka-Premier League? Quick one nje.
Yeah, kudulile Fabrice, kudulile ku-runner i-team. Ngiyalimala nje Fabrice kakhulu mangibona i-prize money ma-champions ka-first division because noma ngabe ka-first division nangabe uyi-Rangers wasenhlangano kumele ukuthi uyodlala eMhlume ne-team yaka-Premier League isuka enhlangano yodlala eMhlume ma-expense manye lawo so ngicabanga ukuthi le difference ayingabe inkulu kakhulu lokungenani 300,000.
Now, Rangers are the champions of the National First Division and they are moving to the Premier League. They're not alone at the Premier League level because from the Shiselen region, they'll be in the company of Nsingizini Hospice, who had hosted award ceremony this past weekend. Master Wasugala Walbigsa Eshiselweni for this special occasion and event, which is something all the teams, Master, they need this to acknowledge their players. What figure Master Wakanza?
Kuhle Fabrice ingamansi lenvole anyway Nsingizini Hospice yakwendela eNsingizini Fabrice yinvo leyo lenhle kakhulu ukuthi i-team lenjenga Nsingizini Hospice ingahamba yo hosta ema awards ekupheleni kwesizini ihamba yo hostela enzaweni yangakubo the community ibasekele kakhulu yona Nsingizini Hospice bebetile batobukela yona le award ceremony bonke bamvu baseNsingizini ba award abadlali siyakhumbula ukuthi Nsingizini Hospice sayine ladies team lenayo this season ba awardwa nabo ma player of the year ba awardwa ma midfielders ba awardwa ma forwards defender of the year inebholi ke baseshiselweni bebhola yaseshiselweni ngicabanga lo kumcwa kakhulu ukuthi ngumenshine buyisupportile nayo Nsingizini Hospice konke labe bakwenda baphinze babanika nemabhola ekuqala isizini lensha lengicabanga ukuthi dinvo leti lesidinga ukuthi ibona i-play footballer of the season le Baraba the goalkeeper Sibusiso Dlamini the goalkeeper wayo Nsingizini Hospice nanomfundo Bhembe ngala kuma ladies yena uthole footballer of the year ngicabanga ukuthi the season more especially Baraba the goalkeeper wayo Nsingizini Hospice udlale kahle kakhulu ku last season ya for yona Nsingizini Hospice.
Now let's hear what the prize winners on the day had to say. How excited are they to be the winners of the day at Nsingizini Hospice?
Kuna ama difficulties lapho sesidibana khona nasi njenge team nje but coach bami bahlezi bangiphusha always lapho la ngidikisha khona but until every time in training akude ukuthi nangifike gemini bengifike ngendlela bangitshela bona coach bese ngiyacommita ngona make sure ukuthi clean sheet amaningi.
Cishe angeke ngithi ngento kahle kakhulu kwengicabonke labadlali because sibe sibambisene so konke la award ngiyithole just because besiyi-team so kubonga kwami ngingakubhekisa kule team yami phinde futhi ngibonge nabo coach kule season etako bengifisile ukuthi singene nathi ku-CAF and ngiphinde futhi ngibe kule best player not only lapha kithi but in the league yes.
Emagama lobuya president uyacela ukuthi badlali bahambe bayophumula balungiselele isizini ledako. Ngakho ke liphupho le team lukhulu ukuthi I team next season ube I team le competako unesifiso sokuthi kusizini letako aya eAfrica akhona kuthatha ileague nenkomishi lengiyona itawudlalelwa kube khona inkomishi lebuyako. Liphupho ke lelikhulu la president so ufise ukuthi le team ibe one of the giant teams ibe ngilamanye labalwa kwema teams eAfrica. Ngakho ke siyethemba ukuthi badlali bathatha imisela sibonga nemanagement lengiyona ichubela licembu ukuthi ku first season libe necup sinayo iMomo Cup sicethe enzaweni lekahle ku Premier League ku position 6 sicala siyethemba ke ukuthi ke sive nemaswati iFootball Association iregion kusibambisa kwayo utakwenda ukuthi libhola lethu sinemaswati lithuthuke na wonke umuntu lofakele isandla ekutheni le team ifike kulesigaba lesikuso siyambonga siyethemba ukuthi batasibambisa singakhohlwa nendlu yenu nebethi indzaba ekutheni nedlulise lo mleto esivele siyethemba ukuthi live litakwakho ngoba ibhola ngiyona ihlanganisa tivele tinenge kuze ukuthi emaswati akhona kuchubekela phambili.
Now, the players who were who outshined others on the day, including the management of the club, of course, I beg your pardon, encouraging players. Master, before we leave this topic, would you say they are dreaming too big? Next season will be Africa. Anything is possible, but maybe are they dreaming too much?
There's nothing wrong to dream, Fabrice. Nothing wrong. Insingizo noSpace ngicabanga ukuthi dina ngile team volifika sikhombisa dona nayifika even i-first division bobona lothi i-team le yaSamuel basayinile nebadlali bayithethe ne-trophy ekuqala the only knockout lesibenayo kule season lephelako iMomo Cup bayithethe so it's possible kutawudzinga ukuthi basebenzele extra hard because the teams la khona ka Premier League la challenge la noma lafuna yona i-league ngicabanga ukuthi alukhuni kakhulu ukhuluma ngabo Young Buffaloes, Green Mamba, Mbabane Swallows, Mbabane Highlanders alukhuni lama team lawo utawudzinga ukuthi basebenze baphindze basayine nabadlali labatawukhona ukuthi bawinise yona i-league.
Now I want to move on, Master, to the next topic, but awungichazele nako Master ngive the club representative athi president siyasibona namanye ama-clubs ukhanza ukuthi kunabo president kusuka ilovo la kuna chairman kuyangani Master ukuthi namanye ama-teams abe na chairman namanye ama-clubs abe na president ngile structure se-club
kushiyelana ngale structure se-club Fabrice ukuthi nine lo mholi wenu ungupresident yini noma utaba ngichairman waleyo team the president is above everyone just like kulamanye ama teams kunabo president kunabo general manager kunabo main team manager kuhamba kanjalo bo Sundowns South Africa kunabo president lokungumntana umwana Mtsepe ku Chiefs kuna chairman ku Orlando Pirates kuna chairman kuhamba kanjalo nje Fabrice kushiyelana ngale structure se team ukuthi unenda kanjani ngicabanga ukuthi yena Mr Thulani Shiba bekamelele yena Mr Derek Shiba labeka ngekho lengicabanga ukuthi the president yale team uyamuva washo noma aka first division ukuthi bayafuna ukuthi baye eAfrica iphupho lelikhulu ukuthi bagcine bafikile eAfrica bayokuva ukuthi eAfrica kunjani bayocompete.
Not only do we inform you about sports, but it's also a chance ukuthi utfole nje lokuncane nje lokufundzile nje from the expert of the house Linda Dlamini. Now moving on, Instacash doing what they do best, promoting local football, be it men, be it female, be it in schools. Master, Instacash, this is a tournament and over the weekend. The clubs under the National Women's League were gathered on the day. The level of competition, Master, ufigile, and I'm sure you were impressed with some of the clubs. Ngiyabona boManzini Wanderers. Wafika Master wakanzani?
Fabrice uteka yona indzaba Instacash ile sekele yobona imidlalo yabomake women football. In fact, initially nase ngiva kahle lenzaba Fabrice laba hola bona bo ibhola yabo make bahamba bawucela sponsorship ka Easter Cash bafuna ukuthi asponsorishe ileague bekuqaleni ke beku about 30,000 le sponsorship bebasicelile kodwa wathi Easter Cash 30,000 mncane for ileague why ningadlali some sort of knockout ya 50,000 lokushothi iwangeta 20,000 ngetulu kwaloko Insta Cash angetela bona labo sis so idlaliwe ke lemidlalo over the weekend ama quarter finals lapho khona insingizini nje yawina ku Swallows 1-0 iLeopard yawina ku Elangeni after badlale 2-2 emidlalweni yasewina kuma penalties iYoung Buffaloes Interladies igame lebe tough kakhulu yawina iYoung Buffaloes 2-0 Interladies then le game le iWanderers ne Southern Divas excuse me iSouthern Divas team leqhamuka khona eshiselweni kwaba imassacre nangasho kanjalo Mazin Wanderers yashaya 9 wamagoli iSouthern Divas yashaya 2 but lo kungijabulisa wo Fabrice kakhulu njoba ngiva ngibitala ama results ileague nale knockout le ngicabanga le games league ehlukile kancane compared to kule knockout because now bokuthi Young Buffaloes 2-0 against Interladies kube kuleague bese awukhaza kusi Young Buffaloes 13 Interladies 0 but kule game lena ngicabanga emaphutha endekile iSouthern Divas yawakomita more special goalkeeper but badlalile I'm happy and the way because ama sponsorship naqala lumnyaka washo yena chairman webhola yabo make kuthi kakhulu nabangathola ama sponsors atawukhona ukuthi sponsorishe ibhola yabo make bangakhona ukuthi badlale kahle naye Insta Cash seyifikile yaba sponsorisha this coming weekend kudlala wona ema semi-finals nama finals yes ivenue lesetawu confirm ngalesithathu ne draw yalama teams lawo batayi confirm ngalesithathu but beautiful football overall I'm happy ngalendlela ema teams ladlala ngayo ka Insta Cash.
Beautiful stuff. Those are the trophies to be won this coming weekend. But what about the title sponsor, Babin Ngumalo? What is he saying about this sponsorship? What they have to put in 50,000? He's known by the name of Chicks. Let's hear what he has to say as the MD.
Insta Cash wonke umuntu ekhaya. Lomncane lo ngumfana ekhaya lo ngumsisi ekhaya babe make gogo mkhulu wawo wonke umuntu dinengitino lesitendako ukuthi sifike kubo Insta Cash nje ufuna ukuthi bantu bakhona ekhambisa imali ngaye bakhona ukuthenga gas ngaye bakhona ukuthenga airtime ngaye bendithi into letiningi so siyajabula namuhla ukuthi sinabo sisi la badlala ibhola akusiko ke ukuthi sithuke emuva sathi hayi lokho sekuphumelele ngoba kanjani besolo sisebenzisana nabo kusukela le kubo October last year ukuthi siyende ibe ngalendlela abayifuna ngayo so siyajabula kakhulu akusiko ukuthi bese sithi hayi sesihambe kakhulu bekuseplanini asetfuki and siyajabula ukuthi supporteke kahle ibhola ikithi sonke nengikhule ekhaya bekunesithombe sebafana yanga 94 ngoba ibhola isethe inhlitiyo ntethu buka ayisiyona yala khaya wonke umuntu lokhona kangwane nyalo kunemuntu longumdlali webhola noma lo wacishe waba ngumdlali webhola kunemuntu lo wacishe waba ngumculi noma lo ngumculi so dinvo lesithi asimbatsa kanye nato ngemabomo hayi ngoba kunjani ngemabomo kulula for ukuthi sike seva labanye bathi hayi asiyifake kuphi le mali kuphi nakuphi la siyifaka khona thina siyabona kusikwendekani ngoba phela thina singena into ya Insta Cash ithi ayifike kuloyo naloyo losedolobheni nalosekhaya mina ngiyajabula mangamanzini namhla ngiyajabula mangiselulakeni kuleli viki lelitako ngiyajabula mangisehlanga emhlangatane kuleli landzelako ngoba Insta Cash kufuneka afike yonke indzawo so asinabala la muntu siwawonke umuntu kulula ku Insta Cash mangabe umshado wethu usebenza mina ngakutshela nyalo ukuthi na next year sitawusebenza namhla ngibonile lokuhle siyakucedzela evikini lelitawa na next year sitawusebenza kimi angifuni kube nginawo ngibe ngingene ehlathini ngithini masisebente kahle asiqhubeke sisebenze but angeke ngithi namhla hey sitawushada kuze kube ingona phakade ngoba ina sijabulile singi-Instacash sibonile labasendele kona sethemba nabo bajabulile kulesikwendawo and siyethemba ukuthi ngalesikhathi seminyakeni etawo sitabe sikanye kanye kodwa sitaba kanye kanye uma kusasisebentela sonke.
Director, or rather the managing director of Instacash Eswatini, that is Mandla Chixlu Ngumaro, just giving us a highlight. Master, time is against us, but so far, yes, the Premier League is over, the National First Division is over. It's high time to give a chance also Bomaga to ukuthi sibukene lebhola yami. Kutsata abantu nje ukuthi babukele ama games yabomaga.
Fabrice kumcuka kakhulu for i-development yebhola yabomake lapha even singakhali nje nasekiwa kuKhosafa sithi awu labomake awukabukele ngisho yinye igame kodwa uyakwati criticize awukazi wabhadala nje ukuthi uyobukela noma uke uthengeke lawo manti ale team lothi uyayifavor but uyakwati criticize nasekufika ku-national team ngicabanga ukuthi this coming weekend kuyodlala yona ema semi-finals aka Instacash njengoba sisho ukuthi umsakazo Eswatini TV utawuba solo ababekele indlebe babukela ukuthi itawudlalelwa kuphi nokuthi itawuthonsana kanjani ngicabanga ukuthi wonke umva kahambe ayosupporta yona ibhola yabomake.
Beautiful stuff. By Umsakato Eswatini TV Sports, he means he will personally be there to ensure that we get that coverage. Thank you very much, Lamini. I know you're not a happy man. Manchester City are the champions of England for the 5th time in 6 seasons. He's an Arsenal man, so things didn't go accordingly. He wants to say something, but time is against us. He won't say anything. So we do say that we love you. In the company of Lindal Lamini, the entire crew that ensure that you have a beautiful show. Eswatini TV Sports. No Maganjan. Sitela Gamnansi.
From club to country, Euro and AFCON qualifiers call on our international stars.
Big names everywhere you look.
More tears and cheers.
Crank up the music! Charge your glass!
More showmen.
Leeway in the middle, including Abubakar. What power on that header! Harry Kane! England's priceless gem!
And showstoppers. More of the game that we love most.
It was too much.
More football awaits. Stay connected to catch the best international